Hello, Rebecca. This is a great job. You're very thorough, consistently so, comprehensive. Your browser testing, I note the many browser shots that you provided in your submission, and everything is thorough. You know, your even the smallest submission, like the Dreamweaver installation, had a cover page, and so I appreciate all those details that you take with your work. Now, Rebecca, I'm looking at this. This is probably about 780 by 1080 pixels, so it's high res, but not say 4K or something. I don't know the pixel dimensions, and so there is a little bit of scrolling involved, on your pages. Now, I wanted, it looks great. You've used the corporate palette. Let me zoom out just a tad. There we go. So now we have all the links on the same navigation bar. I like your choice of photography. It's very simple, centered typography. These are long lines to read, though. So if there's any way that you can get to shorten them to maybe no more than 50 characters, I see that you're using looks like the corporate typeface. You have a footer now with dummy social media links. Good going. That's the place for them. And then I see that you have a sitemap also, which is kind of a reiteration, I think, of the navigation bar. Now, the navigation bar, I have to constantly resize it because this gets bumped over. I don't know if that's fixable. It's not, it's not a big deal to get everything to fit. I like the way that you have buttered up these photographs. This is quite a skill that you have accomplished, presumably using CSS to do that. Oh, speaking of which, okay, while I'm here, I like that you've used a transparent PNG that floats as well in the corporate color, this pinkish background, as well as it does on that, as it does on photographs. Great job. And ample content on your child pages. Every page has, different photographs. It looks very convincing, I think, as a website. Appetizing, friendly, too. I'm glad that you put editable type on top of the photograph. This way, it's much easier to edit or change than if you were to make a photo collage, say in Photoshop, with type over it. Now, with regard to your code, I see that you have an external style sheet here, somewhere up here. Here we go. And really nicely formatted. Kind of extensive. Are you getting full value from all of this? Font family, Gaudi old style. This might have to be in quotes for it to work. Check that out. I gave you some typographic information, I think, last week. But this looks great. Here is your navigation, which evolved from an unordered list. Very clear and simple. And you have copious meta tags on this. This is really excellent, the way that you've documented your coding with the meta tags. So good going on that. You've been able to upload. I noticed that you created a GRE folder. Sorry about this drop-down, annoying drop-down. And I'm sure you've considered ways to organize the contents of your server. It looks like you are well on the road to understanding that. So good job. Two, I wanted to acknowledge, Rebecca, your many screenshots. And I see you took the revision of your wireframes quite seriously. And also you've labeled them clearly. So this is the previously submitted wireframe number 1. And here is the beautifully annotated wireframe. I hope I got this right. I see you've got 2 others too. Wow, this is so superlative. So here is your previously submitted wireframe number 2. And then lastly, your 3rd submitted wireframe. All very nicely organized. Rebecca, if I haven't been comprehensive enough, please give me a shout out, and I can clarify anything, comments. But I've enjoyed your presence in class, and here's to your development as a graphic designer.